This is a proposal for an alternative to a currently proposed overpass and interchange redesign for the area in Greenbrae, California on Highway 101. I think the existing proposal is extremely wasteful in terms of resources and potential environmental impact, and I think there's a much simpler and affordable way to accomplish the goals of the current interchange design. This involves a completely different way to allow traffic moving southbound on 101 to exit safely and head for the area around Redwood High School in downtown Larkspur. The current proposal is to build a very big new flyover to allow those people to exit further south from Pfeiffer, where they exit now. The idea here is that there's a much more affordable and safer way to allow these people to get where they want to go, but it's a little bit hard to understand. So I've created this drive-through that gives you a sense of what the path for southbound drivers would be using the Google Maps tool. So the first thing you have to understand about this alternative design is that if your intention is to exit to go toward Redwood High School or downtown Larkspur, in other words, the route that you would take when you take the current Pfeiffer exit off of southbound 101, that instead of exiting at Pfeiffer, you would exit at the Sir Francis Drake exit, which is shown here. So these cars right in front of you are exiting to Sir Francis Drake. Their intention is probably to turn left to go toward the ferry or the Richmond Bridge, or to turn right and go into Greenbrae, Kentfield, Ross, etc. The key idea here is that you would also take this exit if you wanted to go to downtown Larkspur. So this exit may in the future be labeled downtown Larkspur. This will probably be familiar to those of you who, like me, live in the area. So he's going to come to the bottom of the ramp and he's going to bear to the left. So this is what people do now who are going to the ferry or to the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge. But instead of turning left, which is what everybody down at this intersection does, he's going to turn to the right, which is actually very easy and safe to do even now on a green light. It's not recommended for a right on red right now. There also seems to be plenty of room here to improve this intersection, to perhaps have an additional right turn lane to allow traffic headed this way to queue and to make a safe right turn. But you can do this now. Nobody does this now because there's no purpose to, and you're immediately going to get on the ramp that goes over Corte Madera Creek and then joins up with the freeway. Now you would stay in the left lane. Google Maps snapped me over to the right lane here. But now you're merging with this traffic, which a lot of people do now, which is safe. And you're immediately going to come up on the Pfeiffer Street exit, which you can take. Now this will be different and safer under this proposal in that these cars from the left cannot cross over this lane and exit. If you're in this lane, the option that you have is bend to the right and go toward downtown Larkspur, or bend to the left and get on the freeway, which is much safer than it is right now, and means that there's no need for this new overpass at all. So you would exit off. Imagine this is even a more protected exit than you have now. You would come to the bottom of the ramp here, turn right. There's plenty of room for safety improvements here. This traffic that you would be passing at this point would be exiting to get on the freeway, which would be safer for them also. And you would end up here at the intersection between Pfeiffer Avenue and Tamil Vista Boulevard. You go straight and immediately have a protected left-hand turn, Lucky Drive, that takes you into Larkspur, or you can turn left and go to the apartments, including the new apartments being built along Tamil Vista Boulevard, or potentially to the shopping center, though most of these people would probably prefer to continue on 101 to the Madeira exit or to the Tamalpais exit. I see four key advantages to this approach. The first is that this would obviate the need for a new overpass for southbound traffic to exit off of the freeway and get to Warnham, which seems to be a very huge, costly mistake. Number two, Larkspur residents who are southbound on 101 would not have to exit as far south as Warnham, and for them this route involves fewer stoplights to get where they want to go and would be safer and involve safer transitions for them on their way. The third advantage is that all southbound traffic transitions in general would be safer. There would be no traffic blending as there is now, but it would also leave more room for extensions and enhancements at the individual intersections. It wouldn't be so crowded, especially with the new overpass. And that would also make it so that in the future the freeway would just be easier to expand. If we build that new overpass, it's going to be very difficult to add lanes to the freeway or transit lanes or bike lanes adjacent to the freeway or anything like that. So I hope that the powers that be will consider an alternative like this, consider the benefits and the vastly reduced cost, and incorporate this into their thinking for the improvements to the Greenbrae exit on Highway 101 in California. Thank you. Turn to